Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Well, today it is my live drawing session. So every month over on my Patreon, all of my Patreon tiers have access to a live drawing session. And when you sign up to my Patreon on any paid tier, you're automatically a member of the Scribbles Aloud Drawing Club. So this is a little bit behind the scenes. In half an hour we're going to be meeting and we're going to be practicing drawing owls. But I thought I'd show you what I'm going to be drawing with, what I'm going to be drawing on, and talking you through like how you can take part if you want to, and some things that might be on your mind. So you might be wondering, what can I draw with if I take part in one of these sessions? Not just with my sessions, but with any sessions like this. But particularly with mine, you can draw with what you want. I'm not prescriptive. We're not going to end up with a house style. I'm just providing images for us to draw together. I'm going to set a timer on them, but you can draw with whatever you want. I find that charcoal's quite good. I've always enjoyed drawing in charcoal because it does smudge and you can rub it out easily. You can add highlights to things with a rubber, but also if something goes wrong, you can just smudge it with your hand and draw over it, and it's a lot less final than like a marker pen or watercolours or I don't know, coloured pencils even. So I like to draw in charcoal because a lot of our sketches are going to be 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes, especially in this session. I think mostly it's going to be 3 minutes in this particular session. So charcoal's really good for that because it gets your eye in with we're getting the right tones, getting the dark areas and the light areas. You don't have to worry about like picking colours, which sometimes in a 30-second drawing, 1 minute drawing, it's just too much. It's too much to think about. So for me, I prefer charcoals, but you can use whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to draw with and how to draw. We're basically just going to be drawing together and you can do it in your own style. Look at this bit of hair. That's really annoying me. Oh well, we're just going to all have to put up with it for now. Whatever. So yeah, draw in whatever material you want. Some of the things you might want to know. This is one particular that I wanted to know before I joined in any Zooms, even before I hosted my own. Will I have to show my face and will I have to talk to anyone? Like, I don't mind talking to people, but you know when you go to like new situations and they have like icebreaker conversations and you've got to introduce yourself or what animal would you be if you were an animal? There is none of that. Not in my session anyway. And I've never had that in any other drawing session. You can be as anonymous as you like. You can be as introverted as you want to be. Keep your camera off if you want. You can, turn up in your pyjamas with your glass of wine and you don't have to show your face. Or if you want to, you can as well. That's fine. I'll be sharing my screen. To be honest, most people will be so busy drawing because we're doing 30-second, 1 minute, 3 minutes, usually, drawings. They're not really going to be looking at you. But you completely don't have to have your camera on. And in fact, in my settings, when I set up my Zoom meeting, I have it so your camera is off when you turn up. Your mic is off when you turn up. So you won't be expected to say anything. You won't be expected to show your face. Sometimes people do want to chat as we're doing it. That's fine. I do say when we're not talking, if you could turn your mic off, because I have been in a few Zoom sessions, not mine, but other people's, where someone's walked in and they've said something either inappropriate or divulged a secret, saying something that you might not want the whole group to know. So it's a good rule of thumb to keep your mic off when you're not talking. But if you've never used Zoom before, Your camera will be off when you enter, and your mic will already be off when you enter as well. So you don't need to worry about finding any of those buttons. And you might want to know how it will go. So this is the first page of my slideshow. I've basically got a slideshow of loads of images. As soon as I arrive, I will find the button to share my screen. Invariably, I can't remember where it is, so it'll take me a little bit of time to share my screen. I also have this page, just a few kind of house rules, I suppose. Just a little bit about what we're going to do. Then you'll get ready, and then I will go on to the next page. I will get my timer out, and we'll just draw the images with the times that I've set for each image on there. So that's it. Also, one thing you might want to know is that meeting starts when I join. So you're not going to have to chat with anyone else in the room. If you're the first one to arrive, you'll be on a holding screen. And then when I join the meeting, the meeting will begin. So you won't have to have a conversation with anyone. You won't have to look at anyone's awkward face, like wonder, do I say something now? Do I not? Do I keep quiet? We're all looking at each other. What do we do? There's none of that. The meeting starts when I join. So that's something else you might want to know as well. So in my sessions, I also record all of the live Zooms. So if you become a patron on any paid tier, you get instant access not just to the recording from this month, but to all of the recordings from every month that we've done live drawing sessions. And in the post where I post up the recording, I also, I do now. I don't know if I did it right at the beginning, but now I also get all of the images together on a printable PDF. So you can spend as much or as little time on the PDF images as you want. You can print them out if you want to. If you're going on holiday, you can print them out and take them with you, practice drawing there. It's just a little something extra that I've done to make, to help you get the most out of the session. So to make these drawing sessions as accessible as possible, because I know we're all struggling at the moment. I am, you are, everyone in the world apart from like 3 people is struggling at the moment. So to make it as accessible as possible, I've made the drawing session and all the other rewards. So apart from the VIP reward, which is basically a lot of information about publishing, very interested in publishing. So all the kind of standard stuff, which is the live drawing Zoom, the recording to all the Zoom sessions, monthly downloads, access to all the previous downloads, and sketchbook tours and access to all the other sketchbook tours that we've done in the past. Access to all of those rewards, which are the main rewards that I offer, is available to £1 patrons and above. So my first tier, which is the Pencil Case Pals, is £1. There's also another tier which is the same as the Pencil Case Pals. It's just if you're in a position and you want to be able to support me a little bit more, you're able to. That way you don't have to. It's non-obligatory. You get the same rewards as on tier 1. So on the £1 tier, you get all the same rewards. And then, like I say, there's a VIP tier, VIP. I thought I was very clever when I worked out that could stand for very interested in publishing. Because I did self-publish my first book and I'm learning more about the traditional publishing arena. So that tier is an as and when tier. The other ones, so the Pencil Case Pals and Double the Love, which is the £1 and £2 tiers, they are every month you get new rewards. On the VIP tier, you get all of the rewards that are in the Pencil Case Pals, so the £1 tier, but you also get as and when posts and videos with information about publishing and self-publishing, as well as access to all of the things that I've made in the past. So it's like a little bank of information about publishing and self-publishing. You don't have to take part in that if you don't want to, if you're not interested in publishing. And it's not, like I say, it's an as and when tier. So you'll get charged £5 a month, but I put it up there because it's something that you can dip into. I'm not necessarily expecting people to stay a member of the £5 a month tier. month after month because I don't always put new information up there, but it's there if you want to kind of dip into it so you can upgrade and see all the information. Once you've got what you want, you can downgrade onto the one of the other tiers, or follow me for free. And you can dip in and out of any membership that way. So even the £1 tier, you can join for 1 month if you want, or you can keep your membership ticking over and get your rewards month after month. But if it doesn't fit into your budget, or it's just something that's not floating your boat at the moment, you can just downgrade to being a free member, and that's completely fine. There's no obligation to. The good thing about it though is, if you ever do decide to rejoin on a paid tier, the way that my rewards work, because I do recordings and like physical stuff, you get instant access to all of the stuff that you've missed in your absence. So you'll get access to the recordings of anything, all of the live sessions that you've missed in your absence. So it's a good system if you ever did want to jump back in. So feel free, you don't have to keep it rolling on month after month. But if you did, you get those rewards month after month without a gap in getting those. But I've got 10 minutes, so this is going to start soon. I'm going to try and find my tripod and get you set up so you can see my drawings. And then if you ever did want to join in, just head to patreon.com/Emma Woodthorpe, that's me. And you could also access the recording of this session and any other sessions that we've done in the past, plus get invites to any live sessions while you're a paying member. So I'm going to go and find my tripod, get you set up, and you can see what I'm drawing. Today we're drawing owls. It's different every month, but yeah, today it's owls. So I really need to go and wash my hands now because I've been using charcoals and pastels, and despite washing my hands a little bit along the way in my water jug that I use when to fill up my water jars when I'm painting, I still really need to go and wash these hands. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do ever have any questions about our live drawing sessions, or if you want to get involved, you can either let me know any questions in the comments, or if you just want to go and check out my Patreon, you can follow me for free over there. Just go to patreon.com/Emma Woodthorpe, that's me. And all the information should be on there as well. So I'm going to leave this video here, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. So until then, bye.